Pause a streaming comedy special at the exact right moment, and you might find a continuity error in the crowd. Look at the front row during a wide shot, then look again after the punchline. Between the setup and the laugh, audience members have swapped seats or vanished into thin air. We usually buy into an unspoken contract when we press play. We assume the footage documented a raw, continuous hour exactly as it happened in the room. In reality, that hour is a highly engineered simulation of liveness. Dissecting this illusion requires looking at how directors and editors manipulate the physical space, the flow of time, and the human reaction. Authentic comedy clubs are visually chaotic basements. They are cramped, filled with exposed pipes, and generally too ugly for television cameras. Cinematographers use heavy production design to hide these environments. They hang black do-the-team curtains to mask physical walls and flood the stage with deep red lighting to make low ceilings appear massive. Before the cameras even roll, the director begins curating the crowd to eliminate visual distractions. Crew members actively relocate tall people or individuals with shiny bald heads out of the front row to keep the frame clean. The lens captures a sanitized set, engineered to evoke an atmosphere of intimacy that the physical room lacks. To ensure a perfect take, production teams record multiple nights of the exact same show. This forces the comedian into a rigid uniform. They must wear the exact same outfit, down to the specific patterns on a jacket, for up to 6 consecutive shows to allow for seamless continuity editing. This multi-night process generates a massive hoard of raw data, with a single hour-long special often yielding up to 7 terabytes of footage. Editors use this footage to build a Frankenstein performance. A setup that landed perfectly on Friday is spliced into a stronger punchline delivery from Saturday. The result is a curated highlight reel, a single fictional hour built from fragments of an entire weekend. Timeline splicing creates immediate audio problems. Mixing Friday's setup with Saturday's crowd causes the ambient noise to abruptly drop out or feel unnatural. Audio engineers solve this through sweetening, the process of artificially manufacturing and layering crowd reactions over the edits. This traces back to Charles Douglas and his laugh box, a mechanical device used to layer chuckles and giggles for early television. Modern techniques are more subtle. Engineers use continuous titter tracks, loops of quiet background giggling, to fill dead air and smooth over the cuts between different shows. Editors also actively condense the laughter, pulling the reaction closer to the joke's delivery and artificially boosting the volume. The roaring crowd heard at home is an engineered audio landscape, designed to validate the comedian's performance for the streaming audience. The fully assembled special is a combination of manufactured lighting, fractured timelines, and counterfeited laughter. Media theorist John Baudrillard called this the simulacrum. By definition, a simulacrum is a copy of an event that never actually existed in reality. This transformation turns a live, unpredictable art form into commodified content, stripping away the danger of the stage to guarantee engagement on a platform. True live comedy is simply too chaotic for television. Streaming services instead offer a flawlessly constructed cinematic dream.